Center. Well, tonight we welcome you from Stamford, Connecticut. I'm Tom Phillips. Joined on SmackDown on Fox. It's a thrill to have you.
Did a pretty good job on your makeup today.
Thank you, boss. Appreciate it. Milestone matchup at WrestleMania, and Finn Balor. What is next for him? Spanned 3 years on NXT.
Maybe even better enemies. Tonight we're going to be able to take a unique
And inside the WWE Performance.
He came around 2000, but that tryout really brought us together. It was just happenstance. Like put in the same room together, one of our tryout matches. And the tryout went, I don't know, it's one of those things, there's a few guys, the match ended just thinking like, damn. So we left it thinking, people were so high on us that a group of us got pulled to the side. If you were 6'9", this would be a different story. Ever, doesn't mean the door's closed or whatever. And that was tough. I mean, that was finally get a chance at my dream job. It sucks. When I got the no from WWE, but luckily enough, with me as well. So when I think our relationship was one of the two guys who both wanted versus the best in the world. Classic, but I am not. It's coming for this Cruiserweight Classic. You're having me match up with Johnny. It happened, everything. Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. On match 15, the only two left are all you can do. Yeah, I'm talking about it. If wrestling is art, you know, the moment in that match, if you go watch it back, I took advantage of Tommaso's recklessness. It happened. Hard to take in at the moment. You know, good on him. Yeah. Saw it coming. Heading into first takeover together, differences aside, wherever those were, fun, kind of clicking as a team, things. If we stay together, one of those real moments where it was like, still to Orlando. Me and Candace got married together in Orlando. I'd be a liar if I didn't say fitted if it was a reversal of they worked so well and just felt like they were just disappointed that I do not like letting people down. Wanted to see us win in Brooklyn. The NXT Tag Team titles. Tag Team Champion! Everything we'd been through up to that point, we didn't belong here. People said, screw you, until their needs change.
Our champions!
DIY, you want to be a fighting champion, you hear them with the world. And it was just, whether they know the details or not, you know what I mean? Australia, tour Japan. Together, just naturally. We were still growing together as a team. Basically didn't go the way we wanted. I was just banged up at that time, so it was tough. And it was weighing, I should have been, could have been. I think his heart was in DIY anymore as a pitcher. And these are just, those are the worst opponents possible. Toronto, San Antonio was a nightmare. Yeah, man, we just couldn't get him back. We accomplished that goal. Had a championship hangover. Our footing again after that. During the time, it's hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I was with AOP and such a blur. Once we lost the titles, not anymore. We both had dreams of coming here, something thrown together, and we grew together, and we ended up loving it. Something I've never said before, Johnny was the star. We weren't allowed to Tommaso Ciampa champ. At the end of the day, we won the titles. That's awesome. But Johnny outshined me that night. That doubt. That maybe this DIY thing wasn't going to work out. And two alphas in a team, I just kind of let it digest. I know Johnny better than anybody. I know he wants those tag titles back. It's the first time we've main evented a takeover. Ladder match feels like the last shot. A lot on the table for us. Chicago, our lives changed.
Match for the NXT. My team of
DIY.
Way to win is to climb a ladder and retrieve the authors of pain in this ladder back. This is a good start. Oh. Wow. There goes Gus Spikes, doesn't it? Here and Owen Hagum. God. Ciampa trying to improvise. Oh, Gargano and the title. Wide. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he just super kicked out. Oh. Hold on to the bounce, boys. Hold on to the... Oh, powerbomb. The super collider. Here in Chicago. A great show of respect here in this.
Away by ACL surgery. He knew he was going away to get his... It wasn't our moment. He's off to get surgery. nothing I can do about it. Everything felt like it was going well. Opportunity for the NXT Championship.
I didn't come up during the match. Nope.
I still want the NXT. One last shot at his NXT champion. And he cost me my career.
Just about me. In DIY, they're always chanting Johnny Wrestling.
Tommaso entering arenas, chanting Johnny Wrestling. That I forced him into a match for a chance to get my career back.
The opportunity to step onto a takeover stage.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 200.
Defeats Gargano, unleashing 300
both these men willing to
is his last opportunity. Johnny Wrestling's career is out of that exposed concrete. Comes Johnny Wrestling.
DIY was something special.
Johnny won and take over New Orleans street fight. And this time, not only with the NXT title.
He won the NXT Championship because of me. At this point, I am so obsessed.
Starting to realize what everybody else is starting to realize. I win.
Johnny Wrestling.
When we reformed DIY.
Tommaso Ciampa has had to relinquish the NXT Championship.
Entire career gets completely derailed.
No one could predict that. So Tommaso pushes the NXT Championship.
238 greatest days.
Fate. And I find myself against Adam Cole. Was supposed to be me versus Tommaso.
Being into a wrestling ring for the first time on the black and gold Grand Prix.
There's only one man who has earned his right.
Tonight we will crown NXT Johnny Wrestling. Gargano rolls up Cole.
There's nothing they can do to each other right now.
The winner of the first fall.
Who must win 2 great falls. The fighting and now Adam Cole.
Garbage. Winner of the second fall, Johnny.
Then this. The fairy tale ending.
Come on, Johnny, get up!
Gargano beat the count. Goldberg. And this time Gargano is kissed.
And he's tapping. Cole is matched.
Undisputed era. Gargano kicks out. To the undisputed era. Can Gargano find the win?
Adam Cole is starting to feel this.
Gargano's taken. From all who was told that their dreams would not come true. Obstacles and adversity become fuel. Wrestling fulfills his potential. Reality to the man.
I saw that guy again. We embraced. I accomplished it. I was the NXT champion.
After watching Johnny, an NXT title, the title that meant the world to me. And then I went away. Time to finish, and I rehabbed and lost the title.
That for Johnny.
He's having trouble getting his feet under him.
I watched. He comes back from next. The fans give him a hero's welcome. I couldn't figure out why. I help out Tommaso. I reformed DIY. That's what the people wanted.
DIY writes another chapter.
I want the title back that I never lost. So I go straight for him.
Looking into throughout this evening, the rival finally has what he wants at NXT TakeOver Portland. But up until this point,
Getting to see how much this means to him during his rehab after the surgery, looking for a way to come back faster, literally as if his life had been taken away from him. Tell you might never do this again. He is going to Portland. He literally means it.
October, when I return from next surgery, I want the title back that I never lost.
I see every single week. Everyone's all in on Tommaso Ciampa now because I wanted to believe.
Tommaso Ciampa versus Adam Cole. Damn it, for 30 minutes? I told Adam Cole before that, man.
The ring will buy himself some time. Former NXT North American.
Oh, come on!
Trying to interject himself. There's one. He's packed a wall. 4 member of the Undisputed Arena now looking to take out. Oh, takes 3. Jeff Adam Cole with the cover. I think Adam Cole will this end. Continue. Jeff. Oh, and into the blood. Oh, a whole lot. Cole. How very tall referee. 100, we've got to get an official out here. Anything about it now, Beth?
You can see the look at...
Oh, my God. Tampa. Oh, Adam Cole.
Forget what we know.
I wanted to believe is to support my best friend. Looked him in the eyes, and I just knew. I saw in Chicago 3 years ago. When he had his big title match at TakeOver, I had my big title match at TakeOver. And he can't be trusted. You're too stupid to see it. The NXT title. So that brawl that everybody saw at the... obviously comes, invades my space. Because we formed our bond.
Ciampa and Gargano literally were there live to see all this chaos go down.
Bring them together in the first place that they have had in the past around this. And Gargano are concerned, what a past it is.
Turn our attention to Finn Balor, however.
Many people were shocked not only by his return, but by when he came here. Always seemed Finn Balor came back with that spark in it. Prince that I always hoped I would get.
And this...
Here he is in NXT. When this music hits this...
Balor. And I'm hit down a dark hallway where they never go.
Pull off his own miracle.
NXT overall competitor of
Champion for 209. NXT became who...
Stein, the best wrestler in the world.
Balor. And I'm here in
Best wrestler in the world. Kevin Owens. I prove that I am for 200. First pay-per-view. Universal Championship match loses to the best in the world. That's it. First champion. Everyone's upset. Finn is the best wrestler in the world. 9 months. Torn bicep, torn pec. To come back 100%. Something's changed. The atmosphere has changed. Jinder Mahal in the ring with Finn Balor. Best matches of his career. In the ring with Finn Balor, and all of a sudden, you see the common denominator here. In the ring with anyone. Best matches of their career. 2019 Royal Rumble. Best wrestler in the world. Brock Lesnar.
Dip where the beast Brock Lesnar defends
It is that feeling.
Balor! And he goes right after him. Did not wait for Brock Lesnar to get ready.
That feeling I hadn't felt. Fight feeling. And you were in a fight. Brock beat me that night.
They're putting up a big-time fight.
That feeling I had in NXT. Brock beat me that night. Finn Balor. He made me to wrestle. I knew I could get that feeling. For 3 years it wasn't there. Action figures, fans, signings. But I want to be in that ring. I am the best wrestler.
What the hell?
You gotta be kidding!
Sunday, the NXT Women's Champion against the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble. Hunter, what does this mean to you specifically?
That's incredible if you go back to the beginning of this and the transition of the NXT brand. Royal Rumble has the choice of the champion that they wish to, as what they want to win. That's quite a bold statement. Isn't going down without a fight. And if she has to face to do that, if she has to beat her, one of her idols.
Now let's take an in-depth look into the evolution.
Rhea's been unstoppable.
It's like my mosh pit. But actually when I started 2 weeks before the first, 20 years old, new to everything, a whole new world, pretty much. Little fish in a big pond. Huge at the time. To be able to be a part...
At 20 years old, I think we're going to see a bright future.
Compared to people like Charlotte, people like Toni Storm, and I wasn't me.
Rhea last year and how she was the youngest competitor, but
In my Young Classic, blew it out of the water on the right track. And I was doing it on my... I had to go in there with all the aggression that I knew I had.
Ripley, did she cap it off by calling her?
Going into the finals against Toni, like my name I wanted it ever. NXT UK Women's Champion. Was wanting Tony to win this tournament.
He's storming now. Storm's starting to answer back. And then
See where I wanted him to be.
And Rhea Ripley stands atop the mountain.
There's not many female who've gone through everyone as well.
You really have to wonder, will anyone be able?
This was my one.
You're gonna say that you've beaten everyone here, bitch! Hitting combination, Ripley! War Games match!
Survivor Series weekend. Everyone. What was missing was Rhea Ripley to Baszler in a championship.
Is Rhea Ripley's moment.
But here, like this, not like that! Ah! Pandemonium!
Becoming the NXT Women's Champion. And have them in there celebrating their name. Women's Champion was a great way to end one of the hottest new faces on NXT.
Are you ready to rumble? The 20. Flair takes out Belair. And now it's down to Flair and Baszler. Charlotte Flair trying to
be the last woman in the ring. I knew right then and there they didn't want to see Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea.
Any title at WrestleMania.
I knew get what I want, which is my WrestleMania golden ticket. The best, you have to beat the best.
Rhea Ripley defending against Flair at WrestleMania. Champion looking to retain. The twin.
And I'll see you.
He has had a lot of curveballs, so in Charlotte's world, she's used to the stadiums, where in my world, I tears in every single day in my world now. And Charlotte likes to thrive off of the crowd. WrestleMania this year. And that's what you're going to have to focus on. The result won't. I'm Charlotte Flair, and I'm walking out.
Opportunity 10 years in the making for WrestleMania against the Queen Charlotte Flair.
It'll be like nothing you have ever seen before. It'll be one to remember.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I know you wish you were here with Cole, but, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
Triple H, I'm Tom Phillips. We'll see you next time on NXT.